Dalal Street recovers 1% from lows.
What is share market? Share market is a platform where one can buy sell shares of a company. It is also referred as equity market and stock market. First, what is share? As per Google, share is a portion of a large thing. We know this word share and we have been using this in our day-to-day activities. What is market? We know what market is. Probably we have been visiting markets daily. Yes, market is a place where we buy sell product. For example, vegetable market, grocery markets, electronic markets, and other markets. When we combine these two words, that is share plus market, then it's called share market. So what or whose share do we buy, sell here? We buy and sell shares of companies. Probably if you have been wondering what companies we are referring, companies are the place where we work. As simple as that. Share market gives us an opportunity to own a part of the company by buying and selling their ownership, which is referred as share of the company. So tomorrow shall we enter share market and buy the company we are working in and become owner of it? Most probably yes, but the condition is the company should have been listed and of course you should have funds to buy the company as per the current market price. So the next question comes to mind, what are listed companies? For a company to be traded in share market, they should have gone to public through a process called initial public offering. When company sells their part ownership to public through IPO, the public then trades the share in exchange for money in the current market price, which fluctuates as per the sentiment towards the company. India has two major exchange or markets, namely NSE and BSE. NSE stands for National Stock Exchange and BSE stands for Bombay Stock Exchange. So basically these are the two markets we have to buy and sell shares. Currently National Stock Exchange has most traded volumes in India and Bombay Stock Exchange is the oldest stock exchange of Asia. There are other stock exchanges also in India like Madras Stock Exchange, Kolkata Stock Exchange, but they are currently not active or closed because of no trading activities. So the next question comes, when large money is involved, there are large chances of scams and misuse. Who regulates this? We have a board for it that is called SEBI, which abbreviates to Securities and Exchange Board of India. So how is share market performing? What is the current sentiment? To gauge it, we have indices. Indices are nothing but top performing companies put together to identify the overall sentiment. Nifty 50 is one index which consists of top 50 performing companies in NSE. NSE has other index which are sector specific too, like Bank Nifty for banking stock, Nifty Pharma for pharma stocks, Nifty IT, Nifty Metal, and other sectors too has their own index. BSE has Sensex, which consists of top 30 performing companies of BSE, that is also called as sensitivity index. The participants in Indian share markets are investors, traders, hedgers, and arbitragers. Investors are those who buy and hold the company for an exceedingly long time, and their aim can be ownership of the company, value appreciation, dividends, and growth with the company. Traders are the ones who buy and sells the temporary price fluctuation in the market for the various very reason to make quick money. Hedgers are those who buy derivative contracts to protect their risk in business. Arbitragers are those who make use of the mispricing in the market to make money. The various trading segments in Indian stock markets are equity. Equity generally means share. The main purpose for this segment is investing. Derivatives, also popularly identified as future and options. This is a segment made for hedgers to protect themselves from unknown risk, but is now extensively used by traders. Commodity, like shares of the company, day to day commodities can also be traded, and that is traded in commodity market. Commodity include cotton, metals, crude oil, etc. Currency is the market where we can trade Indian currency with other currency like Euro USD. So as a public, what would be our role? How can we participate in the market? So we have two options. We can either be an investor or a trader. Being an investor, our horizon or outlook for the market would be long term. Being a trader, we would be wanting to make money frequently, sometimes even daily. What is better, trading versus investing? We saw major difference between trading and investing in time horizon. Trading is fast paced, investing is like growing a tree, it's slow paced. The risk element in trading is extremely high. Investors generally prefer less risk. If you are a trader, you must be extraordinarily strong in technical analysis, which is the art of reading the charts and price patterns. Traders work mostly on quantity more than quality, whereas quality is the priority for investment. Investors are mainly focused with the business outlook, so they mostly do fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is reading, understanding, and interpreting the economic and growth prospects of the company, region, and countries. The profit making method for investor is value appreciation, dividends, split, bonus, and being with the growth story of the company and let compounding build their wealth. Now, if you are wondering what you should be, it completely depends upon your goal setting, mindset, risk appetite, and what you are looking for. A general trivia is 95% of traders lose money in markets, and investors with long term horizon make a lot of wealth for themselves. But since investing is long term, we often tend to ignore it or do not take it seriously. To end this video, let's see a kutti scenario on psychology of money. Imagine you have got a job, you have 30 days to complete the job, and you are given two options to take the pay as. The first option is they will give you 5 crore on day 1 contract signed. And the other option is they give you 1 rupee which doubles for the next 30 days. Given these two options, which one will you choose? Drop your answers in the comment below with the logic for selecting the same. When digging deeper, you will understand the concept of compounding and its power. Though most would have already figured out by now. See you in the next video soon.